If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 22 of the AC Milan Career Mode series here on FIFA 16. As you can see, suits back on. That can only mean one thing. Cup final time. This time it's the Coppa Italia taking on Palermo. The game's being played at the Stadio Olimpico in Rome, so massive game in a massive stadium. Hopefully we can come away with our first silverware in this AC Milan Career Mode series. If you want to know how we ended the domestic league season in Serie A, check yesterday's episode and you'll be able to find out how we got on, whether we finished second, third, fourth. Find out for yourselves by checking out that video. I'll let you go and do that now so that I don't potentially spoil it for you later on in the video. And this is the starting lineup I'm going to be going with. Donnarumma in goal, 83 rated Gianluigi Donnarumma now at the end of one season. De Sciglio, Romagnoli, Maksimovic, Florenzi. Two new signings in that midfield. Menez on the left. Jorginho, our third new signing in this starting 11. Kucka at centre mid. Bernardeschi on the right, another fourth new signing in this series. Mauri at cam and Bacca up top. Bacca technically is a new signing too, although obviously he was made by Milan in real life before the save started. But four signings that we brought into the club in this starting lineup. Maksimovic, Jorginho, Florenzi and Bernardeschi. We're in good form and we'll hope to get ourselves our hands on our first piece of silverware here at AC Milan. Guaranteed Champions League football next season. Can we go into season number 2 on the back of a cup win as well? Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too if you haven't to this point. Let me know in the comment section down below right now, without cheating and skipping to the end of the video, what your score prediction is for this game against Palermo. I'm going to say 3-1 Milan. It's going to be my prediction for this game in the Coppa Italia Cup final at Stadio Olimpico against Palermo. We'll see how we get on. There's the trophy we're playing for. Pierluigi Pardo and Stefano Nava will be the in-game Italian commentators for today's game. Palermo saw off the attentions of Chievo Verona in the semis, and obviously we put out our local city rivals Inter to get this far in the competition. Had a pretty comfortable cup run this year, to be fair. We haven't really been overly threatened by any of the sides that we've played so far, but with this being a cup final, Palermo aren't the best side in Italy, or maybe even in the top 6 or 7 sides in Italy, but they are going to raise their game for a game of this magnitude, and we'll see if we can brush them off the same way we have done against other sides in this competition and breeze towards a cup final win. I don't expect it to be a breeze, but we have been in good form. We've been keeping clean sheets as well, crucially, and scoring a few goals in the process, although unfortunately Kucka gets tackled and then wins the ball back with a very physical challenge. I'll be honest, I was expecting the referee to blow for a foul there, but he hasn't. Kaison is a player that we did actually look at in the January transfer window, and Kucka again putting pressure on the Palermo backline, but they dealt with the pressure well in the opening 4 minutes. I need to raise my passing game, and we'll see if we can get ourselves a goal sooner rather than later, just to put my nerves at ease that we might be able to see ourselves champions of the Coppa Italia at the end of the game. And the healer mark with the first chance of the game for Palermo, flicked on, volleyed wide. Just giving it straight to Mauri there. We'll take it, and there's space here for Menez, who can play the ball around the corner looking for Bacca. Forced a little bit too far wide than I was hoping for, but he may still get the shot off. Good save by Sorrentino, pushes it away. There's our first chance of the game, on target. First chance of the game to be on target after they volleyed wide earlier on. Bernardeschi can't quite keep hold of possession, unfortunately, in that bottom corner. Palermo are going to come away with it. Sorrentino tested early on, but crucially for Palermo, not beaten. Yayalo with the throw to Tchaikovsky. Goes down the line. Well played into Yayalo's path again. We'll just try and close him out, but he's been able to find a good ball into Vasquez, who's brought that down well. Florenzi will close down the man out wide, but almost missed by everyone. What's Bernardeschi doing? He just laid down in front of the ball there. Thankfully, Morganella's been forced all the way backwards, but that was such strange defending. It's almost as if he lost his balance and just fell over trying to adjust to the flight of the ball. That was particularly strange. That would have really been an embarrassing goal to concede from Bernardeschi's point of view if that had ended up in the back of the net. He may, however, give us the opportunity for a chance at the other end. He's stolen it off the defender there, trying to race away from him. We get the advantage from the shirt tug. Bernardeschi will stand the cross up towards the back post, but Sorrentino comes and punches clear. 28 minutes into the game now. Hilamark might be taking risks at the back too. 28 minutes into the game. Kucka win this header or completely misjudge it and fall over underneath it. Never mind. Like I say, 28 minutes played in the game. 0-0 for now. Mauri's there. Give it to Bacca. Get there ahead of the defender and give it back to Mauri. Where's Bernardeschi on my right-hand side? Finally arriving. And we'll go back through that gap looking for Mauri. Oh, overhit the pass. And in fact, Vasquez might set up a counter-attack for Palermo. Caisson into Vasquez again. Going back to Hielemark here, who had their first chance of the game, of course, that volley that went wide. Lazar into Hielemark, across to Vasquez. Heavy touch. Can we get the interception in? Yes, Jorginho plays him back around the corner. I don't know where the defence has gone, but Bacca can't take it in his stride. He had to wait for the ball there, but he's trying desperately to turn inside two defenders, but they've done well to get it away. Bacca is on his feet, so it's okay. He's not going to be injured. I had a slight concern there. Bernardeschi with the corner. Up goes Romagnoli, but Morganella wins the initial header to get it away. Relathers cross here looking for Florenzi, who has scored a long shot goal for us this season, although it was heavily deflected when it did go in. Menez to Bacca. Bacca gets the turn. Bacca for 1-0 AC Milan, but Sorrentino well held. 3 minutes to go to half time. Still 0-0. Right, we've got a free kick. I'm going to take it short to the man in front of me there, which is Bernardeschi, who I could shoot with on his left-hand side, but we'll get it out wide to De Sciglio. I'm actually going to be forced backwards here. I see the man in the middle in Jorginho, and there's Kucka over here, and Mauri's made the run. Can we dink it into him? Looking for Jose Mauri, tried to flick it on, but it was well defended. As that, Sorrentino almost kicked that straight against the man in the middle. They defended quite well here, Palermo, to be fair, and Sorrentino, when called upon, has been very good. They haven't yet caused me too many problems at the back, but it only takes one chance to win a game, as we said earlier on in the season, and that turned out to be true as well. Mauri gets caught in possession there, and here comes the man through the middle, plays into Vasquez, looking around the corner to Caisson, who's given it straight to Bernardeschi. Jorginho will try and catch them on the counter. We'll give it to Kucka. Kucka could go to Bacca, who can then lay this off to Jose Mauri. Needs support out wide, and here it comes through Jeremy Menez. Let's try and turn inside the defender. Well, I did, but it didn't happen properly. Morganella down the line, well, be picked off and played almost brilliantly into the man waiting for it in the middle. De Sciglio misses the tackle. Morganella's going to race away down this right-hand side. May have to contemplate making a change or two in a moment, because tired legs are starting to become a problem here, and it's kind of slowing the game down. If they're going to get tired as well, then if we can get ourselves some fresh legs on the pitch, then maybe those fresh legs can cause the defence some problems. Cristante is new on the pitch for Palermo, as you could see from his stamina bar. He's Struna down the right-hand side for them. Morganella still trying to find an opportunity to cross, which he has done, and it's flicked on by Cristante, who draws a save out of Gianluigi Donnarumma. Palermo's best chance of the game so far, it has to be said. They're making a change as well. Let's make one of our own. Let's move Mauri down into centre mid, and we'll put Verdi on at cam, and I'm going to take Menez off as well for El Shaarawy. 15 minutes to go. Can we win it inside the 90, or are we going to extra time? Lazar. Oh, skips past one challenge. We'll try and close it down with Kucka. We haven't been able to. Here's Vasquez. A bit of a fancy pass to Cristante. Chochev lifts it in, and it could cause us some problems, but Morganella has just slashed at that, and it's gone well over the top of the bar. I was actually a little bit worried there that move might lead to something. Nice little dink over. I was actually offside the man in the middle. Fair enough, we'll have a free kick, not a goal kick. Let's look for Bacca with a long ball. 13 minutes left to go. Okay, make Simone Verdi go up for it, one of the shortest players on the pitch. That's great. Thanks, game. Tchaikovsky going to dink it forward again, but Romagnoli will head clear. Verdi chests that to Elsha, and we'll just get this forward. And I tell you what, Bacca could be away from the defender here, and he's done well. Brian Cristante, I think Cristante is actually a former AC Milan player. El Shaarawy, though, on the breakaway. He's just come off the bench. And El Shaarawy's going all the way here. Stefan El Shaarawy gets pulled down. Nothing given. I was trying to shoot forever there. El Shaarawy might still have the opportunity. No. How's that not a penalty? He's clearly just been tugged and then fallen over and nothing given. Not a pen, not a free kick. Outside the box, nothing. 8 minutes to go, 7 minutes to go before we find ourselves going to extra time. My 3-1 prediction seems to be a little bit off. We'll see if Mauri, though, can set through. Simone Verdi here, come off the bench. Verdi! Yes! 1-0 Milan! Simone Verdi, after 84 minutes, gives us the lead. Surely that has to be the winner. Surely that is us winning the Coppa Italia with just 5 minutes to go. The Milan fans go mad, and you can see what it means to the players as well. A late goal like this, everybody streaming forward to celebrate with the small, tiny youngster Simone Verdi, who's just come off the bench. Loads of space to run into. He's left-footed with a 5-star weak foot, but he's on his favoured side, and he's found the back of the net. Sorrentino's made a couple of good saves against us today, but that one he couldn't keep out. AC Milan 1, Palermo 0, with barely any time left in the game. Morganella crosses and will clear it with Romagnoli, and Kucka will pick up on it. Turns around the defender, plays in Verdi. Verdi's going to have to pass it off, and here's Kucka, who's not very fast, but we do have Elsar in support here, and we'll race away. Wait for the defender, turn inside, then look for support perhaps. Just keep going here until a pass presents itself. Here's Simone Verdi. Verdi will look for Kucka. Kucka's in for 2! Great save, Sorrentino. That really would have sealed it. I see the man on the edge of the box, so we will pull it back with Jose Mauri. It is Bernardeschi. His first touch is decent, but I couldn't get it under control properly to be able to turn in on his left foot. And there goes the final whistle. AC Milan win the Coppa Italia in our first year of management here in Serie A. Simone Verdi comes off the bench and makes the difference. It could have been El Shaarawy off the bench that made the difference, but he got tugged down and nothing was given. And I thought then, our luck was out. I thought it wasn't going to go our way, and extra time was on the horizon. But Simone Verdi popped up with a great left-footed strike. Milan 1, Palermo 0. Drop the video a like if you haven't to this point to ensure that you guys show maximum support for this Coppa Italia win. Subscribe to the channel too. Tomorrow we will have a season roundup, and we'll start talking transfers for season number 2 as well. I'm not sure what day you'll see this on. There may have been a My Player episode either earlier on this afternoon or later on this evening. I think actually you might be seeing this on Friday, in which case there won't be any video. Actually no, there'll be a Foot Friday tonight, won't there, at 6 PM. If it's Friday. If it's Saturday, then the My Player went up at 12. I'm just trying to think out. I'm recording this on Wednesday, so I think you'll see this Friday. So there'll be a Foot Friday tonight. But Simone Verdi, it's Kucka that's lifting the trophy. Kucka, arguably our best player all season. Kucka, him, Bacca, who I still don't really enjoy playing with, but he's been our top goal scorer. Boys, silverware in our first season, a second place finish in Serie A, Champions League football to look forward to next year. I think that season can go down as a success. We'll have a season roundup tomorrow. I'll leave you with the scenes of the players celebrating in front of the Milan fans at the Stadio Olimpico in Rome, and I'll see you next time.